My son told me he was a serial killer. I believe him. Part 1. People look at me strange when I tell them that I have an 18-year-old son. I'm 33. When James and I go out, it isn't uncommon for people to ask if he is my little brother. He could easily pass for being in his 20s. And so could I. The past 18 years haven't been without their trials, but I like to think I did the best I could given the situation. During my freshman year of high school, I knocked up my girlfriend. Her parents were going to put the baby up for adoption, but my mom stepped in and helped me get custody. My son is a straight-A student. He is a point guard for the school basketball team. I scrounged together enough money to get him a halfway decent car. He's popular in all the ways I wasn't. By the time I was his age, I had a 2-year-old son, a GED, and a job at the local Pella factory. We live in a 2-bedroom apartment duplex a few blocks from his high school. He does his homework without much prompting and spends his downtime with friends or in the living room, kicking my ass at Call of Duty. At one point, I thought he might be gay. I wouldn't have cared, but I thought it was weird that a boy his age had never had a girlfriend. I asked him about it, and he smiled, saying, "No, Dad, I'm not gay. I just want to wait until I'm a little older to get out there. Wouldn't want you to be a grandfather in your 30s. That was our sex talk. Between the internet and the sex ed class, I had to sign a permission slip for. I figured he knew the basics. A few months ago, he told me he's going to out late. When I asked why, he told me that he had a date. I didn't ask any questions. I slipped him $100 bill and told him to be home in time for breakfast. He was a good kid. I trusted him. After that, it became a semi-regular thing. He'd let me know on Friday afternoon that he was going to be out late that night. Each Saturday morning, he'd be home and sitting on the couch playing on the Xbox before I climbed out of bed. I never met any of his dates, but I figured he was keeping it to himself. Like I said, I trusted my son. He had a good head on his shoulders, and I had no reason to suspect that anything was amiss. I don't normally watch the news. Between my Facebook feed and Twitter, I usually knew enough about current events not to care. For whatever reason, I found myself sitting in front of the television at 5 in the afternoon and decided to watch the news. I kinda wish I hadn't. The television switched from a commercial to showing the anchor sitting there with a somber face. She looked at the camera and said, "Later tonight we'll cover a developing story. Several area women are still missing as police look for clues as to whether or not the disappearances might be related. Like and follow for more."